So, normally when we do these sponsors, we're sponsored by potatoes. We've been sponsored.
And molasses?
What?
Potatoes
and
molasses.
But no. In all seriousness,
Yeah.
Today's episode is sponsored instead by a person, a singular person.
And what person could that be?
I'm really glad that you asked that, Donald, because today's sponsor is Juan Huerta.
The Juan and only.
The one and only Juan Huerta. And honestly, we're just glad that you're here, Juan.
Yes, we are very glad you're here.
We're
Thank you for
very glad
watching.
you're
And
here.
I apologize in advance if they make Juan jokes the whole time.
He was number one.
He was number one. All right.
So, hey guys, welcome to our
Don't
next
steal my
episode.
intros.
This is our
Oh my God, I'm here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have. It's 44. We're
This
almost.
is whenever we mention Half Squad Soph, this is who it is. And because you're here and you like this shit and I don't, what are we doing today?
What are we doing? What's the game playing?
What is we doing?
The
What-
ball's in your court. I know you don't play sports, but the ball's in your court now.
Multiple.
No, do you want like a baseball, like a basketball?
You needed it to be bonked.
He hits women.
You're not a woman.
You can't prove it.
I will put that on the
can't
podcast
prove
right
it.
now.
Can't prove it.
No, you say that you're not a woman.
But I
am
can't
just,
prove it.
I am just letting you define what you want to be.
Wow, so progressive.
What do you want your nickname to be?
We haven't said the topic of the.
And you needed to be
Podcast.
bonked and you knew it.
But what do you want your nickname to be? Like right now, like what do you want to be referred for the
Well, I
rest of
could
the
always.
podcast?
You could just call me what you usually call me.
White boy Rick.
There's like 30 of these. There's soup, there's starch, there's... did you just say what? There's soup, there's starch, there's gremlin, there's possum, there's...
What do you feel comfortable calling
Trash
me?
panda.
Hypohidrosis.
Say it.
Hypohidrosis.
Hypohidrosis.
My hands sweat.
No,
Little fun fact.
she's here because you have a very certain well of knowledge about things, which is what.
Conspiracies
Lies.
and cryptids.
Yeah, she's weird.
She knows a lot about liars.
You know that scene from what's this show called? I know what the name of this show called. I got this. Riverdale, where it's like I'm weird. I'm a weirdo.
I'm a weirdo.
That's how.
You ever see me without this hat?
It's
have a hat.
weird.
It's weird. I'm weird.
It's weird.
I feel like you would buy the hat and wear it.
I feel like you would fit
Not
in
the-
perfectly.
Have you bought the hat?
No.
Okay.
I feel like you would perfectly fit into the Riverdale universe because that show is really unhinged.
I think so.
That's a whole nother conspiracy
I really
theory.
liked the first season of
I
Riverdale.
also enjoyed the first
was
season.
really good.
And then it went into a weird route.
I can't even blame them though because have you read Archie comics?
I know.
It's
I'm
unhinged.
not from the 1960s.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. With the way that you're on your phone 24/7? No.
Well, they didn't have them back then. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. You were just waiting for that nice little spark of invention, so you could be
Yeah.
like, "What do I do now?"
I actually invented
I could
the telephone.
actually stop playing with
Okay,
sticks.
you invented telephones?
I invented
You
How
everything.
do
telephones?
computers work?
Fuck you.
Wait, can we just call you Alexander Graham Bell for the rest of the podcast?
Yeah.
Cool.
Not happening.
G
AG.
AGB
Agba.
Egb
Agba.
Egg
Agba.
Egb.
Conspiracy theories. Some are real, maybe, potentially.
real.
Some could not be real, maybe, potentially.
Some are most
have
likely.
logic. Some are different. I saw a conspiracy theory about our podcast actually.
What is
What
it?
was that?
So I saw a conspiracy theory that fully believes that Donald is not real. They think that Donald is a figment of my imagination, and
Really?
that he, yeah.
Well. Oh my god!
Oh my God! I'm really glad we committed to the bit.
I've been Donald this whole time.
You.
Yeah, look. Welcome back to podcast. I hate everything
Well, all of a sudden,
I don't hate everything.
and have commitment issues.
all of a sudden, I miss the old Donald.
Move over. I have stuff to say.
Well, good. This is
I
a
thought you didn't
podcast.
exist.
No, I'm a figment of both of your imaginations.
I believe it.
Two things. I don't hate everything, and you do have commitment issues. That's not a Tono thing. That's a you thing.
I didn't realize the conspiracy theory was the demons inside our souls.
We need to add Evan's getting married. Tono and Sophie are trying.
Can we just
Another shirt.
every episode just add a different person?
It's just a list of people already.
We should. I'm gonna go back and listen to all our guest episodes, and I'm gonna just like down the list for this season.
I'm pretty sure
season
we've
3
only
episode.
had five guests.
That's the point.
Just 5.
We're gonna
a
have
good number.
Evan's getting
It's a
married.
good number.
It's a good number.
It is a good number.
Evan's getting married.
Oh my god,
Dono's
congratulations!
For what?
I went to your engagement party yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's been done. Yeah, I'm engaged.
Some people tune into just one
had
podcast.
Talia on the podcast.
That's fair. No, but she's right. You know, maybe this is
They're
your first
new. They
episode.
could
Which
be
if this
new.
is your first episode,
He's engaged and he never lets us forget it.
Yeah.
welcome.
Or me,
Yeah.
Welcome.
primarily.
Welcome to the podcast. Make sure you. I gotta do the. Can I do the YouTuber thing for a second?
No.
Just let me do it.
Hop off.
I'm gonna do it. It's. I'm just gonna. Make sure you subscribe to our socials. We got some cool clips on there. Subscribe to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I think a
We'll
Patreon.
say the handle.
Patreon, the Nerd Slice. You know it. The
Spell
Nerd
it.
Slice.
Spell it for them.
TheNerdslyce.
Go check it out.
It's
S.
yeah. No, it's SLICE. But you know,
S.
It's always had an S actually,
It
which
always-
it's
segue.
always had an S. Oh, she did.
I did the thing.
She did a segue, which I found out the correct way to spell that. Thank you,
Which
Anthony.
is?
I appreciate it. SEGUE.
It's not W?
Nope. I always thought it was like the vehicle segue. Nope.
Is it not?
Two
Isn't that
different.
the whole
nope.
point?
Two different words.
That's not real. I don't believe that.
Two different words. I was also.
So this episode we're doing conspiracies.
Conspiracies and cryptids.
And listen, by your logic arguing earlier, they're both the same thing.
Similar.
I feel like
So
you
what's
guys are.
the first type of conspiracy we're doing?
The first type of conspiracy theory we're going to be doing is honestly, let's just argue real quick about some just Mandela effects.
Okay, cool.
Right? Some little Mandela effect right at the bat. The
We
Bears.
did this last time, but
the
like
Bears.
let's just
the Bears, Tono.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Bears.
They're Berenstein.
Bernstein.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't care.
You're missing so many vowels that are not even part of the Mandela effect.
The Bernstein Bears.
Berenstein.
Bernstein.
The Bears.
Bear. We Bear Bears.
We bear
Bear
bears. I've
Bears.
never watched that show.
Did you
pretty
guys
good.
ever watch the Care Bears?
Yeah.
I don't
Didn't you?
remember anything about the Care Bears.
The Care Bears are
didn't
cryptids.
exist.
Honestly, the greatest piece of bear media to me is
The
Brother
Care
Bear.
Bears didn't exist. You know where the Care Bears came from? It was
Our
a
heart.
Kids Next Door episode where they have these like fluffy things, but they were real
Total-
animals.
That
Total-
would be a twist.
Now, Tono,
That would be
a
the Care
twist.
Bears did exist though.
I was gonna say the Care Bears were around a lot longer
no,
than
I
the
know.
Kids Next Door.
I know, but I want to see how long I could do.
No, Brother Bear was the best piece of
We're off
bear
topic.
media. Are we ever
We're
on
so
topic?
off topic
Are we ever? By the way, I want to interject real quick.
with the actual topic.
No, because why would I do that? I just received a message saying that my family really wants Talia to get an iPhone so they can stop seeing her
I also
in the
agree with
bubble.
that. Please get an iPhone.
So
I want
Flipping us off right
Talia.
now.
I want Talia to charge her phone.
make sure you guys get us to what's a good number for money? Get us 2,000 subscribers so I can afford Talia an iPhone.
Please, the green text messages.
Yeah.
Save your local woman who
And mind
doesn't
you,
know
my
how to buy an
favorite
iPhone.
color is green.
Please.
But when you see that green on your phone, you just want to
You
go.
feel disgusted. It's a natural cringe.
I feel like we're gonna lose a lot of subscribers that have Androids right now.
I
Who
used
has
to
an
have an
Android at
Android.
this point?
Hmm?
Who has an Android at this point?
Talia.
Talia, you don't count.
And Sticks,
And Sticks.
but Sticks is
It's Sticks.
frustrated with his
My
phone.
second phone is an Android.
Second phone.
Oh, look at you. That's a real first world problem right there.
That's not a problem. I'm just saying my first phone is
Just
my
had to
second
drop
phone.
the fact
What are
that you
some
have two
other
phones.
Mandela
you
effects?
asked if anyone else had Androids, and I said that I did.
Barely.
We should make
How is
our
it
own.
barely?
Because
We,
it's
sh-
second phone.
It
You
is
don't
my
use that second phone.
I do.
For
we
what?
should
For
make
work.
our own Android, like an actual robot.
I am one.
No, you're a figment of our imagination.
That and you guys.
What
made
would
me
we
an
name our
Android.
Android? Lechuga. Don't know. It stands for terrific,
Omnipotent,
omnipotent,
I wish I was on it.
Narcissistic.
narcissistic.
opioid.
No, we can do better.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Octopi.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
How many legs?
Oh,
So here's the lore.
Don't
now.
know with 8 legs.
the lore.
Here's the lore now. You
The
guys,
Lorax?
you guys created me to be terrific, omnipotent, a narcissist. And what was the last one?
Octopus.
Octopi.
Octopi.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds like
that says more about you guys than it says about me.
that sounds like a cryptid.
Yeah, it's a tulpa. That's what that
Do
is.
you keep using that word.
Yes.
A tulpa is like
a thought form created by the
But
collective.
it's in your head.
No.
Yeah.
It's
No.
something
Most of
in
the
your
time.
head that became a
A
reality.
tulpa
It's
is
something
the
that
name
you-
of a creature.
You bring to life.
Yes,
but
it
most
is
of
a
the time
thought
it's like
form.
a person in your head.
Most of the time it's just a like a collective belief that something exists that creates it.
You can do that
guys
with your
all
own one
needed
person.
me, and so I was created.
Tulpas are just
And
manifestation.
you guys manifested me. So that
I
makes me
honestly-
a. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you.
I think I did manifest you. Segueing back to the Mandela
To the
effect.
Mandela-
S-E-G-U-E. Is that how you spell segue?
Sagwai.
Segu? Segu?
Segui.
Shagu?
Are we gonna do
Zaboomafoo.
Mandela effects, or are
Segui.
we gonna just move on?
We can move on real quick though.
We
Can I-
didn't do Mandela effects whatsoever.
Yeah, we did Berenstein. Can I nominate?
Wait, you didn't tell us
yet
which one is
another,
the right one
What?
for Berenstein.
Oh, it's S-T-E-I-N. No, it's T-A. Yeah.
Wrong.
My bad. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
They
Doesn't
don't
exist.
exist.
Doesn't matter. They're
the,
bears.
The
They're
Berenstein
bears.
bears
Jinx.
didn't actually exist.
They're bears. Did you
Jinx.
know?
That's why I'm your thought form.
Do you know Michael Cera was the little bear?
No, I didn't.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Michael Cera.
Was he actually?
Yeah. I'll show you right now.
Here's the problem, guys, is that he knows that I do not believe that I know, not believe that I do not know that anyone is in anything. So he could fully say, "Hey, do you know that Michael Cera was Superman?" And I'll be like, "Oh, really?"
Michael Cera, brother
Oh, he
bear.
was.
He's the original brother bear.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're not a liar.
Yeah.
Because if you were a liar, my whole worldview would be.
Can I-
That sounds
destroyed.
like gaslighting.
What's gaslighting?
What is gaslighting?
What is gaslighting? So I actually recently discovered this because I'm just a source of knowledge, and like this is why you guys come here, because I had know everything about the universe. Gaslighting comes from like a play from a while ago, and the whole thing was that the husband was mentally like fucking with his wife, and he would like make like the lights a little bit more, and he would like turn it down a little bit, and she thought she was going crazy, but she wasn't. Her
Is it like
husband
how you?
was just an asshole.
Is it like how you kept on looking? I mean, moving the book when you guys first moved into this apartment to make Talia feel like she was.
No, I
You know,
moved
haunted
it. I
apartment.
moved it one time without knowing the previous knowledge of the other ones. So yeah, that was just unfortunate timing. But you know what is fortunate timing? I have another nomination for our Hall of Fame.
What's
for
that?
the Nerd Slice Hall of
yeah,
Fame.
can I guess?
Yeah,
It's the one and only.
no, but I no. Listen to me. I think we need a little bit more time. I think. Did you actually bite her? Cut that.
Are you
Cut that.
okay?
Oh my God, she's grown another
I'm
finger.
Sorry. I fucking bit the shit out of her.
It was a reaction. You're not used to things coming in your mouth.
Whoa. Yeah, you looked up too. That was weird too, right?
Are you okay? Because I did bite you.
It's okay.
Fucking hard.
Are you a cryptid?
Are you?
Yes, we had an entire segment about
So
this.
you're the biting cryptid?
No, I'm a
Vampire.
tulpa.
You're not a tulpa.
Are vampires cryptids?
No, if you were a tulpa, I would have made you so much cooler. Anyway, so the person that I want to nominate is actually not even a person. Okay.
Okay. Is it a tulpa?
No.
Is it Mothman?
Damn
No.
it!
No, but Mothman's pretty cool though. No, I think
It's
in
not Nessie.
honor of them. No, not Nessie.
Okay.
Are you gonna let me actually like say
No.
it, or you just
Let's
want
keep
to?
Can we just guess?
Sure. I don't think
Bigfoot.
you're ever gonna get it. No.
Yeti.
No. It's not a cryptid.
You just said it
Leonardo
was.
DiCaprio.
No, I didn't.
You
I said
said it
you were
was-
a cryptid. Pay attention.
I don't know.
I just said it's not a person too.
What is it?
Both of you pay attention.
What
Is
is
it a place?
No.
Is it a movie?
No.
It has to be a person.
No. It's not a person.
Is it a
Socks?
character?
Did you say socks?
Socks.
No, I like socks though.
Is it a character?
It's an animal.
Komodo dragon.
No.
I was so confident. What the heck?
No. I want to nominate
Capybaras.
I want to nominate Zaboomafoo.
What the fuck is a Zaboomafoo?
Shut the
What
you
topic are we on right now?
you absolutely
This
know
was
what
supposed to be
Zaboomafoo is.
cryptids and conspiracy theories too, and this man has just fucking said Zaboomafoo.
Do you
What
not
is-
know who Zaboomafoo
I'm
is?
sure if you show me a
Is
picture,
that
I will.
the TV show of the two people that used to run a zoo and that's the monkey, the lemur?
He was a
It's the
lemur.
Let me see a picture of that again.
And the song, it's a real lemur. For there's some certain
That's not-
segments. No, let
that
me
is
finish.
not a
Let me
real
finish.
lemur. That is not a real
Let me
lemur.
finish. Are you gonna let me talk?
No.
Are you gonna let me talk? Am I allowed to talk?
Are you?
Look at that. My phone fell. That's how fucking angry I am right now.
Did you drop your phone?
Yes, Zabumafu. Zabumafu was a real lemur, but in certain shots they used a puppet.
My phone's over there.
But the theme song?
You're not gonna get mine?
The theme, no. The theme song was dope. It was like, it's just me and you and Zabumafu.
I think Zabumafu is a cryptid.
I think
I
You're an asshole.
I decline. I don't think Zabumafu should be in the room.
why is Zabumafu named after Zuli? Oh, I'm getting
was
context.
a topic. This was a topic that we had during the Thalia episode.
Because this is Thalia's contact photo. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna send it to you so you can put it on screen.
Okay, cool.
This is her contact photo for her sister.
Oh my God.
That's just.
And so so she named her sister Zabumafu.
No, but real quick though, Komodo dragons, dope. Sorry, I just really
Are we
like
gonna go
Komodo
back
dragons.
to the cryptid part of this?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Zabumafu was a
Segue.
cryptid. S-E-G-U-E.
Segway. Sagui.
Did dragons exist?
Can we just say Sagui for Segway?
Sagui. Dragons did indeed exist. And I would like, yeah.
Did dragons
Don't do
exist?
this.
I'm gonna recite this, okay? Dragon.
Did dragons exist?
Of course, dragons existed.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement.
I've ridden a dragon before. I've told you this.
Do you think they still exist?
Agreement?
Yes.
Agreement?
I've ridden a dragon.
Agreement.
Hey, I'm just gonna let you know there's sometimes that
Agreement.
Evan dissociates and just pretends to say the stupidest shit.
Yeah.
Like right
This
now?
is not one of those times because I've actually ridden a dragon
Right now?
a while ago.
What did it look like?
I was
It
gonna
was,
say something super
green.
unhinged and super not okay.
It was green. It had red, like pattern scalings.
Did you draw it? You should draw it.
You want me to draw it right
Yeah.
now? Okay, ready? I'll be like Disney,
Disney
Channel.
Channel.
I am not editing something over this.
Lazy.
And the dragon's name,
Tony can do it.
it was green and red,
Doing
and I called the
squats.
dragon Fruit Loop.
Anyway, cryptids.
Anyway, cryptids.
So, don't
Santa?
Did you hear that too?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The bells are ringing.
Why is everyone
It's
evolving?
November. It's not Christmas yet.
Hypohidrosis. Anyway, yeah, cryptids.
What cryptids do you believe in,
Loch Ness
Donald?
monster.
Because you don't believe in Nessie, apparently.
not believe in Nessie.
So why don't you believe in cryptids, and which ones do you most likely
it's
think?
not that I do not believe in cryptids. I just think that most cryptids don't exist.
So- Why?
Because logically we would have seen them by now.
We have though.
But the Earth and the ocean are so large.
The ocean is the one place that I am more likely to believe. Like
People,
and yet you
people
don't believe in
underestimate.
giant sharks.
it's not that I don't believe in giant sharks. I just do not think that the megalodon
Donald,
still exists.
Wait,
Why not? They found things that are recent.
Stop.
What?
This is for editor Donald. Go back like 3 episodes ago and put in the actual clip of you talking about not believing in big sharks.
Hey, this is for editor Dono. That's not happening.
This is for editor Donald once again. You're doing great, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, fuck you, big sharks.
I don't believe big sharks exist.
Big sharks
I believe
100%
that
existed.
like large cephalopods and like I think
Roaches?
a kraken can exist. I think a leviathan can.
What is the Leviathan?
Yeah.
You
Did
guys
you
have-
just say roaches?
Yeah, like cephalopods on the bottom of the ocean are like roaches. They're icky. And don't tell me I'm wrong.
I think you're in the wrong
No, I'm right.
animal family.
No, well,
I don't think they're cephalopods. I
but
think
they are the roaches in a way.
Yes, but I don't think that they're cephalopods. I think this episode is the one that
There's
that this thought formed.
No, that's from the floor. Wait, we need to find that. Where'd it go?
my hair.
Wait, is that it? Here, take it back, throw it away. Anyway, yeah, cephalopods.
Did you just eat it?
Cephalopods. Isn't Squidward a cephalopod?
No.
Yes.
What?
Squidward, like from
Squids
SpongeBob.
are cephalopods?
Yeah.
And now you understand why I do not think that you know what animal family you are speaking about.
I thought cephalopods were the little bottom feeders, the
No,
insects.
Cephalopods are the ones that like.
Are
I
you sure?
may be wrong.
I'm gonna
Maybe
look
wrong.
it up.
I'm
I'll look it up 'cause we're a
ready
factual
to admit
podcast.
What
that
are
I am
those
wrong.
called then? Isopods.
Isopods.
A cephalopod is any member of the molluscan clan class
Cut that.
cephalopoda, such as squids, octopus,
There you go.
cuttlefish, or cuttlefish.
I was wrong. I was thinking of
Cuttlefish.
isopods.
Why? You're gonna unfocus the camera.
I will just put
We'll
it.
just put it on screen. Is it a cephalopod?
I think this might be my last episode.
Anyway,
I think that our
cryptids.
crew has more energy
I think
in the back of the
This
camera
is my last episode.
than we have in the front of the
Hey,
camera.
yo, but real quick, who's the hottest cryptid?
Mothman.
You said that so quickly.
Tony.
You think Tony's a cryptid?
Yeah, no, Tony. Tony doesn't exist.
Oh, really?
Who have
Tony is also a tulpa that all of you created.
I'm looking up hot cryptids and I'm just curious.
I'm the emotional support.
Wait.
both in my head?
Can we segue within our segue? I want you guys to know that I looked up hot cryptids just to see what would happen, and I found an article called 50 cryptids ranked by their undeniable, indisputable,
What's
jaw-dropping
number one?
sex appeal.
What is number one?
No, we're gonna just
What
let's
is
just do the
number
top
one?
10. Just top 10. Top
What
10.
was number one?
We're gonna do top 10.
No. Look at number one.
We're gonna do top 10.
I will give my life that it's Mothman.
We're gonna do top 10. We're gonna do top 10. Okay. Okay. So, what do you guys think is in the top 10? Who do you think number 10 is?
Mothman.
No, number 10 is Mahamba, which is a giant
Fuck is
crocodile.
Mahamba?
It's a giant crocodile in the Congo, and apparently, you know, it says, and I quote, "The Mahamba can devour my canoe any day." So that's number 10. Number 9 is the Piasa bird. If you've ever wanted to hook up with a man-eating
What the fuck
bird,
has happened to this episode?
I'm just gonna go to the top 5. Number 7 is the Mongolian deathworm.
Evan, you just said I'm gonna go to the top 5 and said number 7.
Number 4 is Owlman.
That's-
Owlman?
Owlman, but which just makes me think
Nightman.
of Owlman.
Oh.
Fighter of the night. Dayman. No, wait, you said it
Dayman.
wrong. You said Nightman.
Is
It's
it not-
Dayman. It's
Oh, okay. Wait,
Dayman.
let's cut that again.
All right, right.
Dayman.
Oh,
Fighter of the night man.
Can we get somehow just Charlie Day on this podcast?
If you do that,
I got you. We'll not invite you. Number 3 is Bigfoot. Makes sense.
yeah.
Makes sense.
No.
Tall man, muscular.
But like, where's Mothman?
Probably. Number 1 is the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, because they don't exist a lot like the people that we.
Is this episode gonna end with me in the mental hospital?
Probably.
Hey,
Are all of you fake?
Sophie,
none of this
Am I just in
exists.
my room
Sophie-
talking into a microphone?
Sophie, you'll appreciate this. Number 13 is a frog. It's called the Loveland frog.
Like,
How
I'm
is
gonna
that a
tell you where
cryptid?
Mothman is because I'm also curious.
There's
where,
no way that Mothman
where
is low on this
Mothman-
fucking.
Well,
so
apparently.
while they do this, I want you guys to know that our audience, which consists of Voice from the Void and the other thought form and Tony,
They're just
are just doing squats.
yeah.
That's good. Number
They power the
29,
cameras that way.
Number 29 is skin.
29.
Number 29 is skinwalkers. Have you ever wanted to hook up with a random creature that turns into other things? Then number 29 is that
Burger
thing.
King foot lettuce.
I want you guys to know what the fuck is this?
Let's screenshot that.
Can I make this your contact photo?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna. It looks like a whale with no legs, and that confuses me. So what cryptids do you believe in other than water ones?
I have lost all my faith in everything.
You've lost all your.
Are we still
but
talking
you
about
gotta have
cryptids?
I
faith.
don't know. You know, our tagline is. What is our tagline?
Apparently not good enough for you to fucking remember it.
I remember the old one.
It's welcome to Nerd Size Podcast where anything can happen. We don't know what, but
That's right. We don't know what,
I thought you were gonna throw.
but we'll figure it out. What were you saying?
Was I saying?
I don't know. I was so ready to so I'm not the cryptid person in this.
I'm also not the cryptid
Mothman.
Yes,
person.
you are.
Sophie,
He's the
He's
cryptid person.
but
I'm
you're
the conspiracy
Yes,
person.
yes,
Sophie.
yes. I'm neither of these.
I want
no,
you-
shush,
You're a
I'm having a
skeptic.
conversation.
Skeptic.
I am a non-believer.
Put that on a hat.
I am a non-believer. So I came into this podcast going, you know what? I'm just gonna talk to them about this, and I'm gonna let them go off.
No,
but this isn't what I thought this was.
No, you came on here trying to argue.
No,
Mothman's 34.
I can't
by the
argue
way.
with you. I am your imagination.
That I talk to myself all the time and argue with myself all the time.
No, those are your voices.
And
Those
you
are-
still
Aren't
lose,
you
right?
one of the voices?
No, I'm just a voice that was too loud, so you made it a real person.
Oh my god, the government's fake!
This
Mothman's
is a disaster.
34, by the way.
That's wrong.
Mothman's 34 on this list.
Comment down below if you think that
And
Mothman
what's
is
funny
hot.
is the first sentence is I already know.
No!
I
Take it!
I already know that it says I already know I'm gonna catch flack for putting Mothman so low on this list of cryptids. I get it. I just can't hear the name Mothman and not think about Richard Gere.
Anyway.
The government!
Sagui. The government.
Sagui.
Another thing I have no faith in.
And
He doesn't believe in that. He doesn't believe in
derailed
that.
immediately.
Does not believe in that. Don't take our podcast down. Please don't like cancel us like
No. I
Logan
said
Paul.
nothing bad. I just said oh my god.
None of the things we're about to talk about is our actual beliefs. We might assume that they might be real.
Wait. Some of them might be.
But the FBI, we're talking to you.
No, we're not.
The federal
Specific-
that is not a belief of the Nerd
We are,
Slice
though.
podcast.
We're just letting you know.
No. She's
it's
right.
not. It's just don't come for us.
The Federal Bureau of Iguanas. That's who I'm talking about. Who are you talking about? Stop rubbing your eyes. You're gonna get pink eye.
Did
Oh,
Bush do
my eyes are
9/11?
dying.
Do you need eye drops?
I don't know.
Come here. I'll spit in your eyes.
I'm done.
Oh my god, look. Our Figment walked away. Anyway, so what government conspiracy theories are, moon landing?
That I think would be the main one that people agree with the most. The moon landing being faked. I think that one has the most proof that people kind of get. It's convincing.
I think
convincing.
here's
Should
my
we break down what it is though
okay,
first?
so people think that the footage of the moon
Footage,
landing.
because I think people mostly believe that we did
I
go
mean,
there.
we have for sure gone to the moon at
yeah,
this point.
but like the footage of the first moon landing, people believe that it was directed by Stanley Kubrick and made
Which,
as
if it was two back-to-back bangers like The
Shut
Shining
up.
and then
Shut
like
up.
the moon landing.
I think that
Oh yeah, one came before the other,
yeah.
as we were talked by our slowly eye-dying friend.
Anyway, go wash your face. Go wash your face.
Did anyone bring a cat in here?
No,
Me. I have a cat in my
Are
pocket.
you a cat cryptid?
I think the moment we started talking about the government, they said
They
something else.
said you-
I can't see right
You know-
now.
Donald is
how-
a sleeper agent.
You know how in the please don't break my land. You know how in the Suicide Squad they have the yo thanks dog.
Dude, the government's after us after
Dude,
talking
they're
about
throwing
this.
Kit Kats at us now.
Okay.
You know how in the Suicide Squad they have like the chips that like if they like go rogue they like blow up. Did you ever?
So the moon landing.
So the moon landing. Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't know. I mean,
They think that it was for the Russian space race, and they think that most people who believe in this theory think that the footage was faked. So I would say that one is a pretty. It's a believable one. It could have happened.
I think that it was a time where everyone was trying to like get there first.
Yeah.
So do I think we did that to be like, maybe?
Maybe. I feel like the American government could do a bunch of things. Like I think that they have done a bunch of things. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised is the main one.
So I want you guys to know
Are you good?
that the minute you said government conspiracies,
The switch turned on.
my eyes started like burning.
Yeah.
And then
That's them.
I was rubbing them, and then everything went blurry. I have 20/20 vision, or
Oh.
something near that. I've never needed glasses, and when everything went blurry, I had a fucking panic attack. I was like, "Am I blind now?"
They're really coming for you.
I need you
Oh
guys
my
to know.
god!
Actually, this is. Can we get like
Conspiracy theory.
serious for a
Is the
second?
government attacking
I'm
me?
serious.
Okay.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're
This-
more. You're
this-
more of like a
this
James
podcast-
or like a. Or
A
like
James?
a
We are-
Lupin, because you said you're serious,
The
and you're not.
Martyrs.
You're not Sirius Black.
Harry Potter.
I actually think Donald's Sirius Black.
Ew.
I think Donald's serious. I think you're the
Why
rat.
ill?
That's not the right
What
one.
was the rat's name?
What?
That's not the right one. If anything,
I need
you're
a
Lupin.
fact check. What was the rat's name?
Why
What
would
was
I be
Ron's
Lupin?
rat?
You'd be Lupin out of all of them. Sirius
Why?
Black does not fit you.
I'm very confused.
Do you watch Harry Potter?
I've watched.
What?
Why are we in Harry
Potter.
Potter?
You're Scabbers.
We were talking
Can I
about the
be
moon landing.
Dobby?
You want to be W?
I want to be.
You want to get your shit rocked?
So this serious.
Yeah, but
What's serious?
why
What we went-
so?
Why did we get
I
serious?
said that you were Ron's rat.
No, that fits.
Scabbards.
I mean this with all the
That's
love in the
Pettigrew.
world. That fits.
Oh yeah,
the
you're
one that
you're,
betrayed all his friends.
yeah, you're Pettigrew.
You think I would be Pettigrew?
Yeah.
No, but you'd be the rat.
Yeah.
They're the same
Not-
one.
No, but
Spoilers.
You're Lupin.
you're specifically the rat.
Grab me my phone,
No,
please.
I don't think I will.
This podcast, and this is fully, like, I will admit this. This podcast goes fucking crazy. 80% of the time.
Crazy baby.
I don't think we've said two
Either-
things of this topic.
Crazy 80% of the time here or there, right?
Mm.
This has to be the stupidest episode
We
we
have-
have ever done.
We have not stayed on
Right.
topic once.
Right. This has to be the like Evan usually does the big like show of leaving, right? I have wanted to step out of this podcast more than 3 times today.
You did. Your eyes
No,
started
that was
burning.
a personal attack by the government.
Wait, I'm gonna read this one to you guys because I've never heard of this theory before, and now I have so many questions.
Try me.
Birds are not real.
That's my favorite one.
So you know about this one?
Of
Elaborate.
Who doesn't know about this?
I don't know.
In
I've never-
1986, all
Okay.
the birds died due to Reagan killing them and turning them into drones.
Why did
Australia
Reagan-
isn't real, and they charge the birds there.
Well, the Australian not real. I believe in
Yeah.
that one. Like Chris Hemsworth can't be a
To
real
be honest,
person.
though, birds do really give off drone vibes. Am I the only one? Do you,
You-
guys trust birds?
You
I don't
give
trust
off,
birds.
You give off drone vibes.
Hey, first of all,
Yeah, you're still
birds are
here.
dinosaurs. And second of all,
So are
don't
chickens.
speak shit
Chickens
about
are
birds.
birds.
I don't like birds.
I have friends that are birds. I
So
will
you're-
send them to attack you.
So your friends have drones?
No.
You could
I-
try.
isn't
The
it-
government has already
Yo,
tried
real
that.
quick though, isn't it wild that like chickens
Beat them off one by one.
were evolved from like T-Rexes?
What?
Chickens,
Yeah.
are like T-Rexes,
Can you imagine a T-Rex actually looking like a penguin though?
like a penguin,
Like a fat
like a
bird.
tiny little, like
Just
a tiny,
that sound like what
What,
coming
what?
from a fucking
oh,
penguin.
like the. Have you seen the
Yeah.
the video? The video of the.
They are real.
Where did you spot that from?
Toss it.
Have you
Toss it.
just
I want to catch it.
oh? Why is she gonna?
Oh, shit, the spin on that. Somebody call the NBA.
So there's been a recent video.
Stop.
On
I wanted to poke.
No.
Hey, before you devote. Thank you. Where did you get
Is this
that?
an implant?
No,
What
that's
is
a
this?
otter.
Can we stay on topic, guys?
Look at
I'm
me.
trying.
Ashley, look at me. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You've never seen that TikTok?
It's from the boys.
Oh my god, it is for the boys. I just put that together.
You just quoted Homelander.
I did. So there's a video that recently came out where scientists were able to put together what an actual T-Rex sounded like.
Yes. This isn't a conspiracy.
And
though.
it's not. I just think it's cool. And it is the most, because it sounds like, ready? I'm going to do it right now. All right, ready? It goes like and then it like echoes. It's like, right? It's honestly, you know what? Editor Donald, we're going to stay quiet for 20 seconds. And Donald's going to, because I know Donald, and Donald loves me, and he's going to do
All
it. Ready? He's going to put
One,
what a T-Rex sounded like
two.
right now.
3.
Thank you, Editor Donald. Anyway, when did that happen?
Can I just
Don't.
Can we name those?
Don't poke them.
Can we name them? So
Listen.
You're gonna cry.
With the shit you said about the government, I understand why they haven't taken you out yet.
conspiracy
Anyway,
theories?
I have a conspiracy that's actually kind of recent.
I guarantee you it's okay. Continue.
So, if you all know, recently the government actually did an alert system, and everybody was losing their mind. And some people actually thought that the alert system in the phone that was on all devices, like computers, phones, anything, they thought that it would trigger something that was given to us during the COVID vaccine. So like if you got the COVID vaccine, these people thought that it would trigger something, who knows what, like a zombie apocalypse, whatever they thought it would actually trigger something. So they were putting aluminum foil in the backs of phones and making sure to turn off all your devices. So they actually thought
Oh.
that was a thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's a thing. That's definitely a theory. I will say though, where were you guys when that alert happened?
How did that work?
I was also at work, and like 23 different phones all at the same time went. What? And we were all like, what is
Did you know? Everybody knew though.
I think everyone knew, but I think everyone forgot. So was that like
Yeah.
5 seconds of everyone going,
It wasn't that big of a
What
deal
is
when it happened. Like it was like everybody
happening?
was freaking
why
out.
do you look so depressed?
I'm in my safe space.
Your safe space surrounded by possums? Why do you keep gaining things?
Well, anyway,
Anyway,
I think that there's a lot of conspiracies, and it's hard to distinguish between conspiracy and science fiction.
It's true.
In fact,
In 1937.
Scientology creator, you know what Scientology is, right?
Yeah, I know about Tom Cruise.
It's a religion. That's people think it's a conspiracy. Tom Cruise is one of the members in it, and so are a lot of really popular actresses and actors. Are you okay?
He's in a safe space.
Well,
I pay
the creator of Scientology, Lafayette Ron Hubbard, he actually was before he went to war, after he went to war, and then before he became this really popular figure, he was a science fiction writer. He wrote pulp magazines.
Like
yeah, and
Orson Welles.
guess who his editor was?
Orson Welles?
No.
Who?
John W. Campbell, who actually...
This is what your brain chooses.
Every time I
yeah,
turn,
I know, it
there's
gets
a
more
new
and
one.
more. And this is after he said that we were unhinged. This is how your brain chose to process information, by the way.
Well,
This is what your brain
I have more.
allowed.
I have more.
Oh,
It's really
okay,
cool.
Okay.
It's just I thought Donald would.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I get it.
Did you hear me? Why are you crying?
Because he finally feels at peace.
There's tears coming down his eyes.
Can this be the
Can someone
thumbnail?
zoom in on this?
This is the thumbnail. Ready? Wait, ready? Let's just both point and look confused. Thumbnail moment. You guys are live when it's in the thumbnail. All right, cool.
Should I finish the thought?
Yeah, sure.
John W. Campbell was the editor for the creator of Scientology, and he's the same guy who wrote the short story that led to the really popular science fiction movie, The Thing. Not to be
I love
confused.
The Thing.
Yeah, John Carpenter's The Thing was in fact inspired by a work of this guy. And funny enough, don't get it confused with Joseph Campbell,
Yeah.
the
Why
creator.
would you ever get that confused?
Because Joseph Campbell is the creator of The Hero's Journey,
Fuck
which
Joseph Campbell.
I love Joseph Campbell. But there were two
No, you
Campbells, and both of them were science fiction writers, and both of them influenced the creator of Scientology. So that's interesting. So the creator of Scientology is synonymous with Star Wars.
That's my favorite
So-
cryptid.
I thought that was interesting that Scientology is such a large conspiracy and a large religion, and it's created by a science fiction writer.
I fully believe in the religion of the spaghetti monster.
This is so unserious.
That's
This whole podcast.
I mean, Todo's literally petting a possum. What are we naming that one? Okay, Todo. I didn't realize you were gonna be fucking mute for the rest of the podcast. Okay. Anyway, so I thought of an idea, right? A segment, because I am the segment man. That's my cryptid power. I come up with segments, right? So I thought of one because, I was... Oh my god, you're back!
I don't know if I want to be.
All right, anyway. So,
This podcast has been.
yeah.
I thought you would enjoy the Campbell moment, but you were deep in possum.
I was
You were
deep
in
in
that
possum.
possum.
I was deep in
Deep
more.
in that possum, baby! We don't condone.
We do.
We don't.
We do.
We don't.
We
We
do.
don't.
They do.
Anyway, so Tono and I did this in some
Is that what
form.
the government's
So we're just gonna run
Is
it
that
back.
what the government's into?
Run it back.
Possums?
Run it back. Run it back.
You would know.
Run it
I
back.
wouldn't.
Run it back. Run it
from
back.
what you said.
Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back. I was just gonna keep yelling until eventually you guys.
I would try to do the record.
It just sounds like you're trying to creak a door, but you're
Wait.
not doing it effectively. No, you sound like the fucking.
It's a hard sound
you sound
effect.
like Scrat from Ice
Can
Age.
somebody do the sound effect editor?
he's right next. I'm telling you, you just sound like Scrat from Ice Age. That's all you sound
How do
like.
I do a record scratch? That's a good.
Anyway,
I have to edit this.
so Toto and I did a while ago where he would say a word and then I would say the first word that comes to mind. We're gonna do something similar, which is I'm gonna give us a topic.
Cryptid
and on
related?
I'm just gonna give us a topic.
This
and
ti-
on 3 we're gonna
Wasn't
say
This
supposed to be
episode
the
doesn't
cryptid?
have a topic.
Yeah. Wasn't this supposed to be cryptid too?
It
what
was.
is cryptid? What
I
is
came
this
with
segment
cryptid
if not
facts.
a cryptid in disguise? Because cryptid is the study of the unknown, and we don't know what the other 2 people are gonna say. So
I'm gonna
Sagui.
kill myself after this
Sagui.
podcast.
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna say a thing, and on 3 we're gonna say the first thing in our mind, and we're gonna hopefully
That-
maybe get a little closer and bond and see if maybe we come up with the same
How
word.
much
Ready?
closer can we get?
I mean, so ready? So the first one is gonna be, we'll stick with it, cryptid. All right, ready? So at 3, we're gonna say the first thing that comes to mind. 3, 2, 1.
Mothman.
What did you say?
Lies.
Did you say lies? All right, you know, we got it there. We got there, a little warm up. You know, we got 2 back
Well,
to
we
back.
have to do this
Do
faster.
you want to make it even better? We have to look straight forward because like we might try to
Yeah.
ready? So
But we have to do this faster.
our
Like
next
as soon as
topic-
you say the word,
our
we have to
next
say it.
topic
He likes to be
is
very verbose. Let him.
it's true. All right. So we'll do it real quick. Ready? So our next topic is going to be Christmas. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Grinch.
Santa. All right. So no, we got 2
That
for
fits
2.
for you.
Do
I'm just gonna be straight with you.
You're the
That
one wearing
fits for you.
green.
What?
You're the one wearing green.
you are
Yeah, I
wearing
like
green. Green's a good color. Green's actually the best color.
It is the best color.
That's why they use green
Not
All
screens.
of our
when it's
eyes
text
are green.
messages.
My eyes are not green. My eyes are like hazel.
Yeah.
That's not
they're,
really.
they're green brown.
They're sort of. All right, our next one is gonna be possum. Are you ready? Look forward. 3, 2, 1.
Dahlia.
Let's go!
We did it!
Finally. All right. We got to do another. Do you guys want? You want to? You're our guest today. You want to come up with our little word topic?
Sure.
All right. Cool.
All right. This one is gonna be the president.
The president. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Figurehead.
Evan. What did you say?
Figurehead.
Okay. What did you say?
It's conspiracy, but the figurehead got me.
Okay.
It's a conspiracy.
I don't know.
I said Evan.
That's the first word I thought of.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I said Evan.
Why?
I'm the president of the Nerd Slice podcast.
Who's the VP?
That's not how companies work.
Who's the VP?
Mhm.
Papito.
Who's Papito?
Get out. Get out. Get out. All right. You want to come up with one now? You
No.
you verbose man. You verbose.
Can I veto?
Our next word is veto. Ready?
3.
Everyone look forward. 3, 2, 1.
know. Weren't we gonna end on ghosts?
Oh yeah, let's talk about ghosts.
No. I'm gonna. We had a plan.
We did.
We had a plan.
Not really.
This podcast. We had a plan. I'm gonna take away the everything right now. Okay.
Evan's gone.
We recorded 30 minutes of this podcast.
The camera's turned off.
The camera's turned off. And so what are you doing?
He's doing his yoga. Leave him alone.
We did 30 minutes of this podcast and 2 of the cameras died. And so I just made the decision that we were going to re-record it.
No.
And before, shut up.
Let's be real. The
Shush.
30 minutes
Shush.
were as
I have
bad.
had to, yes!
They were
They
as
were.
bad.
No, they were horrible.
Yeah.
Those 30 minutes that we were
Off topic.
whatever, horrible. And
Two.
so we started this time going,
I thought it was
hey,
pretty
this is
good.
what we're
plan.
gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about Mandela effects, then we're gonna talk about cryptids, then we're gonna talk about the government.
And
we
then
did.
ghosts.
And then we were gonna do ghosts. And you know what happened?
Possums.
We didn't do shit.
You were the one covered in possums.
I was trying.
Oh my god, it's a ghost! Ah! She didn't even get on camera.
She didn't even
Go walk forward. No! Tell you you're still not on the camera.
You're gonna break things, please. Oh.
Lord. I think this is the most off topic
That was the
Nerd Slice has been
that
on.
was the bite of 87.
You know what the funniest part about this? I came with actual, like, conspiracy facts.
Yeah.
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 I only got- I
you
only
made
said-
that mistake.
I only said one.
Yeah, it's okay. Hey, now we know about Scientology and
Lafayette
Tom
Hubbard.
Cruise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
So
And
Tom,
the
what's
John
up with
Cup-
ghosts?
yeah,
Do you believe in
Campbell.
ghosts?
I do.
Why?
Elaborate.
I don't think I believe in anything anymore.
I knew it. I knew eventually I would break
We've
him.
taken this
Bro,
man's faith.
This is the episode that Dono's officially. I say some unhinged shit, guys. I know that some of the shit that I say is stupid, right?
Most of it.
But I've had to shush. I have said right. Celery, it's not that bad. Neither is salad. I say some stupid shit. I get it, but I've had to sit here for the last 30 minutes.
It's actually 43.
and watch Nerd Slice become the epitome of what we said it would never be.
No, we said that we would never.
I think I want to go back to doing news.
Okay. I got some
This
news for you.
just in.
This just in.
Man
Alright.
gets eaten by Komodo dragon because he wanted it as a pet.
Is that actually real?
That's
Like,
you.
Did a man?
This happened already.
I mean,
Evan, you've
I
been
would
dead
never,
for 20
I would
years.
never. Was I in the bite of 87?
Why are we talking about FNAF still?
I like.
Because whenever Evan sees a piece of media, he just uses any say that he can find on that piece of media and then just drives it into the ground.
It's true. It's true.
Did
Ask
you
me
like
about
the
Greek
FNAF
mythology.
movie?
What?
Did you like the
I
FNAF
thought
movie?
it was okay.
I wanted to talk about ghosts.
I thought we were talking about
I
it.
asked Donald,
There's
and
a
then
ghost in this room
I
right
said
now.
Why would you?
Why would you
ever
say that?
Acknowledge that.
Wait. Acknowledge? That means you already knew.
They all knew. We all knew. It was always
Yeah,
here.
It's you. Anyway.
Yes, I believe in ghosts, but like I honestly want to become one at this point.
What kind of ghost do you think you'd be?
Oh no.
Oh no.
What is
At least
this?
pretend you know.
No.
Bad. What kind of ghost would you want to become? Like Danny Phantom, Casper,
I would go for like the
ghost
ones
of
in Haunted
the ghost of
Mansion.
Sir Reginald?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of just like in a mansion.
I
would want to be.
I want to be a ghost that cleans your shoes.
I want party. Didn't like last episode we talk about somebody cleaning shoes?
A shoe shine specter.
Triple S,
SSS.
SSS, the
Juan,
SS,
I'm sorry, Juan.
R?
SS.
You believed in us, Juan.
We're back to
why-
conspiracies
You
and
again.
why-
believed in us, Juan, and this is what
And we're not
happened.
disappointing him.
You sponsored us, and this is the episode.
We
you
love
got.
Juan. We love Juan.
We just can't stay on Juan topic.
We just can't stay on topic, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna reel us back. Ready? I'm gonna reel us back right now. Yes, I think ghosts are real. Why not?
I think most things are real.
What do we have to say that they can't be real?
Most things could be real.
I mean, but like also think about it this way, right? How entertaining would it be if you can you stop, please?
Can I touch
I
it?
need some form of
Can I-
joy in my
can I
life.
touch
How entertaining would it be if you were a ghost and you just like mess with people? You just like, can you
Why
guys
are you
please?
sleeping?
You're gonna break the otter, and then Talia's gonna be
It's an
sad.
otter? I thought it was
It's an otter.
thought it was an egg. There it goes.
Anyway, yeah, I think ghosts are real. Same way I think aliens are real. Same way that I know for a fact that Nessie's real. In the same way that I know that you guys are gonna continue to watch the Nerd Slice podcast,
Are you?
Even
Are you
after
because,
this.
Are you? Because,
especially
like,
after this. Actually,
Because after this episode, I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah.
no,
And if this was your first episode,
welcome.
what the fuck?
I tried my best.
So,
You-
I have.
You tried
I
your
Sophie,
tried
I
my
have a
best.
question.
And
It's
it
impossible to
obviously
stay on
wasn't
topic.
Okay.
It's impossible.
So, Sophie, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
All right, my question for you is what song are you thinking of in your brain right now?
Right now,
Right now.
the
Do we have questions of the day?
Just shut up.
Talia's
What
fed up.
questions?
She's fed
what
up.
song are you thinking about in your brain right now?
the song that like plays at the end. It's the Cotton Eye Joe song.
Okay, I got you.
I'm ready to beat him up.
I got you. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Can you?
Questions of the day. Questions of the day. There you go. Welcome to our questions of the day. So, Donald.
Juan.
So Juan has a. Oh shit. Never mind.
Juan had a question.
Yeah, he did, but
I can
we
tell
would
you the
never.
question.
Did David? Do you want to tell you the question?
Yes.
Oh, what was the question?
What's the question?
Why are Hispanic parents so annoying?
Because they fled a dictatorship, and they have the right to be annoying. They went through a lot.
I don't think Hispanic parents are annoying. I think there's a societal norm that people feel like Hispanic parents are annoying, but I feel like that's just viewpoint. Everything's viewpoint. Donald thinks this podcast is annoying. I think this is one of the
I
funnest
don't-
podcasts we've
I
ever
don't-
had.
I don't think podcasts are annoying.
No, you think this podcast is annoying.
I don't think this podcast is annoying. I think that we have left so far into what a podcast is and has just turned into a fucking tragedy is what this has been.
Mm.
3 idiots and a camera.
Okay. Evan,
Yeah, I know.
take a step for a second.
Take a step. All right.
What?
Boom.
Take a moment. What was today's podcast about?
Conspiracy theories.
No.
Mandela effects.
No,
Cryptids.
we talked about none of that.
We did. We talked about dragons. We talked about Bigfoot. We talked about how Mothman should have been higher up on the sexiest cryptids list.
Which is a crime that he
We've
wasn't.
hit all of our topics. Did we hit them the way we thought we were gonna hit them? Absolutely not.
Do we ever?
But like,
Do you ever?
no.
No, but like at least there is some form of through line.
Is there?
Yes.
The through line is that anything is possible
So I asked you guys
with friendship.
Our
Oh,
question
there
of the
you
day.
did it.
There you go. Look at you. Like
Now
a
we just need to name drop the podcast
like
and we
an
can go.
like an
Nerd
anime
slices.
like an anime protagonist. So I asked you guys, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen or heard about? Because we talked about conspiracy theories, kind of, sort of. And
Aesthetica.
I asked you guys. No, not even close. This one here comes from Miami Fresh. Going, I once tried swatting a fly with my hands and somehow only slapped the wings off the fly. And I feel like that's some real impressive like hand coordination.
I
What
feel
is
bad
that?
for the fly.
Don't worry about it.
That's so interesting.
This next one here comes from our social media editor saying, I'm going to DM you this. So now I need to go to my DMs.
Oh no.
All right, give me a sec. So Yesenia walks in the room. She smells like sex and cheap perfume. It smells like one of the trees that you hang from the rear view. She screams, "Who's in there with you, Julio?" Grabs a bat and kicks in the door. He's in bed with Jose from the liquor store. So I know this means nothing to you guys. He's quoting a song from In the Heights.
Okay, yes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bueno, you didn't hear it from me. Yeah. Which is very ironic because she was singing In the Heights today. So that's just real funny.
And so, what was the question of the day?
What's the craziest thing you've ever
thing
heard?
you've ever seen?
Oh, okay, cool.
Seen or heard.
Or heard. We actually don't have one today from Aesthetica.
Oh,
I know, a little. We got to figure it out. Let me check. But let me double check. Yeah, nothing. You want to answer for Aesthetica? Okay, go. Okay, yeah, go. Okay. Cool. So, Dalia's was the craziest thing she's ever seen was how amazingly lucky she is to be with someone like me,
That was
and
flawless.
why she
Smooth.
and how she didn't think she was gonna
she is.
yeah.
That was. Oh!
I
Where
don't
did
know.
it go?
I don't care. Anyway,
Conspiracy.
this next one here from V Mogurtov. Something that I've seen that was crazy was someone having a nosebleed, and there was blood all over themselves and the bed and the floor. It looked like a bloodbath, and I could not believe that all that came from their nose. I will say I recently saw someone have a really bad nosebleed to the point that I went, "You might be possessed."
I don't
their
think you asked.
nose
I don't
broken?
think you phrased the question so that it would be cryptids and.
No,
think
I
this is just
wanted to
horrifying
get. I just
things.
wanted to get crazy, sort of. It
Was
doesn't have to be
was the
cryptids.
person's nose broken?
Maybe, I don't know. It's not specified.
Because I know that when I broke my nose, I was bleeding so much.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of blood vessels in your nose.
It was so much.
You broke your
So-
nose?
Yeah,
Their
I got
follow-up.
punched in the face.
Really?
Yeah, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to do that to you.
It wasn't you. It was
Oh.
Jose.
Which one? Your
Maura.
dad or your father?
Maura.
Or your
I
mother?
said dad or your father.
They're all
Your
named
dad or
Josie.
your brother.
Yeah,
They're all
everyone in
named
my family
Jose.
is named Jose.
Even
Yeah.
the mother, Josie.
You should call your son like Jose, but like
Not
mix
happening.
the words around, like
Nope.
Like
Isuj,
Joss.
Just.
Joss.
Their follow-up is something that I've heard that was crazy was when I was at my sister's softball game and we heard that a pedestrian was pinned against the school with a car and ended up dying.
These are just
Oh, wow.
We had
horrifying
to drive
things.
back to the school where we saw a body bag. Yeah, that sounds absolutely terrifying to
Terrifying.
witness.
I have an answer to this. When
Okay.
You're done.
Yeah, go. I have one more, but do yours.
No. Do the last one, and then we'll go into ours.
All right, so our last one here from Mr. Caserta. A couple years back, I was surrounded by coyotes alone in the middle of our property
What the
upstate in the
fuck?
woods at 5 a.m.
Is this cozy?
It was pitch black, and I only saw their eyes glaring off of my headlights. I made a lot of noise, like screaming and stopping and yelling, and they ran off, but it felt like the longest 5 minutes of my life. Oh, yeah, I also dug a chainsaw into my knee. You can ask Evan to elaborate on that one. So I will elaborate on this one because a couple years back in that same property that he was talking about, we were cutting down like some trees, some shrubbery, a bunch of stuff, right? We were told very specifically how to cut it. We were told to be very careful because, it's a chainsaw. And I'm working, Cozy's maybe like 7 feet away from me, and I hear the chainsaw. Stop. And all I hear is silence followed by Cozy going, "Oh." And I went, "What does that mean?" And I turned around and just blood. And I went, what happened? And he went, "I hit my leg." And I went, "Yeah, obviously you hit your leg." He's like, should I tell my, I was like, yeah, you should tell your dad. Go tell your dad. And yeah, he's very lucky that he was wearing jeans. He was also wearing $200 jeans, which I don't know why you're wearing $200 jeans when you're using a chainsaw in the middle of the forest.
Saved his legs,
But,
so those are some good fucking
he
jeans.
still has the scar, and very memorable story. You have a thing?
When we were at your birthday party and we heard a car accident, and then all of us came running out. One car was flipped over, the other car is like on its side, and we were like, I think like 15, and we were
in our
running trying
senior-
to save people at 15 years
We were
old.
like in our senior year of high school. This was the worst birthday of my life. I put my dog down on the same birthday. Yeah, it was rough. But yeah, like Donald said,
I'm sorry I brought up the memory.
It's okay. Car flipped over and there was a woman like in the and we were trying to like get her out or like, what do you need, right? And we all swore that she said baby, and we were like, there's no fucking way there's a baby in this car.
There was a car seat in there.
But there was a car seat, so we're like, there's no way. We realized that it was her trying to tell us to like call her boyfriend. Like we like discerned after a while, but yeah, it was pretty
we
wild.
were children and we
crazy.
were dying.
I also have another one as a follow-up, an actual response from Intagua, which is this happened about a year ago.
Yeah.
Where Intagua was in the car with me. Right. We were driving to my house because he left his car at my house. And like 3 minutes away from my house, there was an ambulance, right? In front of us, right? And it kept turning like towards the direction of my neighborhood. And after like 3 minutes, Anthony and I were like, where's this ambulance going? And as it turned, right? And there's my street on the right and then like the left. Anthony goes out loud, you know, it would be really, really funny if this was like that moment in Lilo and Stitch where it's like, don't turn right, don't turn right, don't turn right. And as he said that, it turned right. And we both got real quiet. And it stopped in front of my house. And I went, aha, tee. After about 20 seconds of probably the biggest anxiety attack I've ever had in my entire life, the ambulance then pulled slightly more forward to my next door neighbor's house. And I was like, these motherfuckers. These
That's
motherfuckers are about to
crazy.
have to take me into the ambulance. No, you're not allowed. What? So the other day, Talia was at Publix and the car behind her got
Just-
hit by a different car and caught on fire. So she witnessed a
Wow.
car on
I
fire.
have one more,
I
Sure,
also have
go
one.
ahead.
which are just car accidents. We're just talking about car accidents now.
Sure.
I was one time driving in the morning to work, and just like a normal day driving to work, and then I hear a car accident happening in the middle lane as I'm on like a 5-lane highway. And I was close enough that my brain went, okay, you need to go be a good person. So I pulled off to the side of the road. I come running out of my car through traffic. Some people had already stopped beforehand, helped the guy out. And I'm like, cool, this person's fine. I turn around to the person he crashed into and see, what's his Instagram handle?
Photography by RJ.
Photography by RJ's fiance, standing in the side of the road, having been the person that just got hit by a car.
That's
And let me
interesting.
tell you that I thought I was in
No, I think the
what
universe.
is it? The time zone? What is it?
The Twilight
The
Zone.
Twilight Zone. Because I see her and I go, there's no fucking way that the one time I stopped to be a good person.
The
No,
world
I'm
is
telling
small.
you, it was the universe going. You need to go there.
Yeah.
Like, go help
I
help
was-
her out.
I was shook because she was obviously going through a bit of like shock. And I'm like, I go in front of her. I'm like, are you okay? And she, you know that like thing happened in movies where they blink and then they look at you? She did that. And she looked at me. She's like, oh. And I was like, you okay? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. My car's not. And I'm like, yeah, your car's fucked.
That's crazy.
It was fucking crazy.
The universe is weird like that.
It needs to be weirder in good ways like that more
I
often.
think
I was
think,
at FIU when the bridge collapsed.
What?
Yeah.
For those who are not Floridians, we have a college university here called FIU. It's actually a pretty popular university.
It's one of the populars.
And they
Go Panthers.
built a bridge that's
Collapsed.
That collapsed. I was in the dorms right next to the bridge, and we were having like a little camping moment in the dorms, and it completely broke.
I heard it drop.
It dropped on people. 6 people died.
I was at work, which my work at the time was like maybe like
a block or two
like
away,
a mile and a half away from
Yeah.
it. and I heard the noise, and I was like,
it was a
what
loud
the
noise.
fuck
And
was
funny
that?
enough, when it happened, I was like, how crazy would it be if that was a bridge? Because we were talking about it collapsing literally the day before.
So it was you.
So it was you.
No.
So you're a Mothman.
You know, fun fact, they actually still teach about that incident in the civil engineering
I would not
campus.
doubt
Well,
it.
they should. It's
Yeah.
a good,
My
horrible.
my
but
boyfriend
a
at the
good
time
learning.
was a civil engineer,
You're
so
raising
he
your
was
hand.
he was telling me how they were teaching about what went wrong and how to like fix it. It was
That's
interesting.
I mean, it's good that they learned from their mistakes. It sucks that 6 people had to die for them to learn from their mistakes.
It also does suck because the method that they were using to build the bridge was a very
dated.
no, it was new. It was a new method of doing
Oh,
it, and
shit.
now that method is kind of looked down upon because they did it wrong. So it was interesting.
So what you're saying is that that method in particular is gonna have like a lot of
Trouble trying to get
trouble
reefer
yeah,
safe,
that sucks.
which is
You know what?
Things are crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
Life
very
is
proud
crazy.
of us.
I'm not.
Why?
I don't know. What were you saying?
I'm very proud of us. We brought this back.
We did bring it back.
In
Thank
what
you
way
guys.
is any of this conspiracies or cryptids?
Listen, I have given up on the topic of this episode. I have just decided that this is gonna be the title of this episode is gonna be this craziest episode of Nerd Slice.
Just say what? WHAT?
No
Question mark.
I want the clickbait.
The
Yeah.
clickbait?
The
Clickbait.
The world's craziest.
And can you
podcast.
please? We paused for a minute. Can you put the one of you with the possums? Like we literally made
Yeah,
a
that-
thumbnail
Sure,
for
Sure,
you.
sure.
the
No,
thumbnail
like
for it.
there's
Cool,
gonna be
cool,
an
cool.
entire moment in this podcast. I'm sure the people have already seen where it's just gonna be slowly zooming into me having legitimately an
While I'm
existential
talking about
crisis.
Scientology.
The whole time. You and Campbell.
It's interesting. There were 2 Campbells.
Yes. So as always,
Thank you guys, as always, for listening. Like I said earlier, you guys can find us on the YouTubes. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram. Send your stuff. We've been posting a lot more content on there. We have a few little goals we are trying to reach to be able to engage with you guys more. So we're gonna be posting a few more YouTube specific episodes, not necessarily podcasts, but little things that Dono and I and maybe some other special guest here and there. Make sure you guys look forward to our next guest, which is going to be our much anticipated end of the year V Mogurtop special.
well, we have a few special episodes that have to be in between them.
Exactly. So
But
stay
our
tuned for that as well.
Our final year-end guest is going to be V
Yeah.
Mogurtop,
So
which stay tuned for. It's gonna be a
it's
lot
going to
of
be
fun.
might be probably even crazier than this episode.
It's definitely gonna be louder.
Yeah. But stay tuned for that. And we appreciate you guys always supporting us. So
Always.
until next time, you have 30 seconds. I do this every so often. You have 30 seconds to say anything you want.
Thanks for coming. I had possums.
I'm gonna just stop giving people 30
That
seconds.
was extremely.
Reagan
No,
made the birds.
No. Hey,
Reagan made the
goodbye!
birds.